great, wholesome first day of January of 2024. Wholesome day, family. Wholesome day. It is a great day. We're alive. We're healthy. We're here to see another epic year in man's system, in man's matrix. You know what I'm saying? It's, we're still doing the best to hack the matrix by doing what is necessary for ourselves, by going within and doing those uncomfortable inner works that allow us to manifest for ourselves, to create some wholesome visions that allow us to generate a promising potential future. The good book says that for lack of vision, a people perish. And if we are too distracted by the televisions, by what is being projected, what is being attempted to be implanted into our subconscious mind by these various telecommunication networks, by these various mediums of communication, these televisions, which continuously tell lies to our vision, then we will fall prey and we will continue to feel, a sense of dis-ease in our body because of what is going on in the outside, which we have no control over. We can't control what's going on in the Middle East. We can't control what's going on around the world. A lot of it, at least. We can't control a lot of what's going on in the world. We can mainly control what is going on within this, and with what we do with our body. All right, we can only control the inner going ons of our soul, and that is what evil men seek, our soul. Right? This battle is not a physical one; it is a spiritual one. It is a battle for the soul of man. What is the soul? The soul is the mind, the thought process of man, the feelings, emotions, which create the vibrational pulls which attract to us more often than not what we fear or what we love, and our willpower, what we can make this awesome machine we call the human body do. That is our soul. Our soul is our mind, our willpower, and our emotions. And more often than not, that is what selfish, evil, greedy, manipulative individuals seek to galvanize from the masses. They seek the soul of the masses. Why? Because if you can control the soul, if you can control what an individual man and woman thinks, what they feel, you can more often than not control what they do. You can control their actions. This is why it is fundamental that we work on our mindset, our attitude, our thought process, the information that we allow to flow in through these channels. You know what I'm saying? The information that we allow to flow through the five major senses, right? Through our touch, through our taste, through our sight, through our smell, and through our hearing. Because these five channels are the pentagram-like structure that keep the body of man, this animal body, enslaved to the physical. Once we learn how to discipline the body, you know what I'm saying? We discipline our mindset, our attitude. How? Through gratitude. We discipline our emotions by breathing more often than, restraining our breath because of whatever may happen, which may trigger us to feel a certain type of way. And however we can direct our actions, then we liberate ourselves from man's tricks, from this matrix, and we are then able to hack the matrix like Neo and use it to our advantage more often than not. Use it to our advantage more often than not. These systems are here for our benefit, not for our detriment. They only work to our detriment when we're not using our mindset, our emotions, and our actions in the proper fashion. But when you learn to use these things, when you learn to cultivate your soul in the right fashion, then you can use man's tricks against the same individual that are coming up with these tricks. You can see people like Trump, right? People that that don't pay taxes, yet us, the masses, the majority of people are over here, paying more than 50, 60% of their paycheck to the system. Why? Because they don't know how to use the various mechanisms that the system has put in place for individuals that know how it works to avoid being a senseless, mindless, sheep-like slave to the system. Once you learn how to work the system in the right fashion, for the good of you, the good of your family, the good of your community, the good of the world, then ain't nothing stopping you, family. The messed up part is when individuals begin to use the system. They try to work the system, but they're not working themselves. They're not doing anything productive. They are being counterproductive. They become leech-like in the system. Similar like in relationships, you know what I'm saying? Some people get into the relationship because of the comforts that the relationship may provide, but then they become vampire-like in those relationships to to the individual that they get into a relationship with. And that we don't want to be there. We don't want to suck people dry. We don't want to suck the system dry. We don't want to suck earth dry. We want to operate in this physical reality in a reciprocal fashion, in a fashion that is productive, proactive, and positive to everybody involved. That is how we manifest into our life, into our families and loved ones' life, more of what we desire and less of what we don't want. We should seek to do more often than not what is right instead of what is easy. And that's where discipline comes in. That's where self-control and self-mastery comes in. The master builder, one of the original master builders himself, we still mention his name today. The Europeans named him Jesus. Before that it was Yeshua. Before that it was Yahushua. Whatever it is, I don't know. I'm a newbie to this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just go off of what I learned from other people that know a little bit more than me. But I'm a newbie to this Bible stuff. I just started reading the Bible like really 2 or 3 years ago, and really studying it. Mainly one book, which is the book of Proverbs. But I'm new to all this stuff. I ain't no pastor, preacher, etc., etc. No, I just do my best and nothing less, as the 4 agreements suggest. And that's what I often try to, share as well with others. To do your best and nothing less. We cannot please the world. We cannot please the world, but in doing our absolute best, we can please that always present, unpleasable voice within that is never satisfied with what we do, but which, if we do good things often enough, will be more pleased with our actions and our conduct than displeased. And therefore we will feel more ease than dis-ease, more enthusiasm instead of anxiety, more confidence and courage instead of fear and insecurities about our mindset, our feelings, and about our actions. So the best way to go about it is to wisely invest our life into life, so that we can reap out of life all the benefits that she has to offer. It's a great day. It's a great day, yo. We're alive. Just finished a 20-hour dry fast. I hadn't drinking anything since last night around 10 p.m. when I finally finished eating. And here we are. We already drank some water. We ended up helping somebody open a bottle of Moscato at my brother's house for his birthday. And we took a little sip of the Moscato because I enjoy wine. So I was like, I haven't had a sip of anything in a minute. Let me see what this wine tastes like. And it was dope. But, we had to come back home. And here we are. We're sipping on some chlorophyll water. Chlorophyll is super healthy for the body. It's what gives all plant, all nature, all life and nature is green color. So chlorophyll has the same chemical makeup as blood. So when we consume chlorophyll-rich foods, that cleanses out our body. It renourishes, it revitalizes, it restores a more healthy inner system in our body to avoid, a lot of like illnesses and so on and so forth. Most people don't understand this because most of us have been so manipulated and brainwashed to not think for ourselves for so long. But most diseases are but deficiencies in the human body. And, science has proven over and over again through individuals simply rejecting a lot of the modern day chemical concoctions that are given by these pharmaceutical giants and going more a holistic, natural route and really changing their lifestyle. Because this all starts with your lifestyle. If you have an unhealthy lifestyle, you're going to have an unhealthy body. If you have a healthy lifestyle, it is a higher probability and possibility that your body, your mindset, your emotions are going to be in alignment with the kind of healthy actions that you are taking. So this is what we're consuming now. We just established this 20 plus 24 hour dry fast 3-4 months ago. Tuesdays is usually mainly liquids for about 18 to 20 plus hours. And then I normally eat every 20 to 24 hours. And that's for the rest of the week. And we're in 2024, so God knows what other kind of new habits we will be establishing this year. Because I love the idea of the practice that is suggested, I think is in one of the Proverbs, where it says to lean not on your own understanding and in all your ways trust the Lord. I like to interchange those words, law, Lord. I like to play with it like that. But I try not to encourage people to go about their beliefs and how I do it. I try to share the knowledge and do what you will with what you learn. But I do encourage people to do the will of that which gave you your will more often than you do your own selfish will. And if you don't know how to do that which is most selfless than that which is selfish. Do that which requires that you prolong immediate gratification for what you may gain in the long run. All right? Senseless pleasures are selfish. Fulfilling things are selfless and require willpower. So more often than not, when we are behaving in a fashion that requires that we use our willpower, and we are doing something that is beneficial to all. When we are doing things that require no willpower, and we are behaving in a very selfish fashion, and we are of no benefit to either ourselves, to our family, to our friends, to our visions of a better business, of a better future, and we are actually destroying our faith in ourselves, our faith in a greater power, and our faith and self-confidence in our ability to do whatever it is that we put our minds to. So lean not on your own understanding, family. In everything you do, trust that if you are doing something good, it will work out for your benefit. It will work out for your good. It may not appear like so at first, but it always does. All good things come to those who do good. Trust the process. Appreciate the suck in the midst of the process that it took you to get to where you desire to be, and the process that it took for you to get what you want to get out of life. Focus all of your meat, your mental space, your material resources, i.e. your money, your energy, your attention, and your time on the 7 major focuses of life. on your faith, i.e. your belief in yourself in a higher power that does want the absolute best for you. On your fitness, being the fitness of your soul, i.e. your mindset, your attitude, your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, your actions, your willpower, and the fitness of your body. So the soul's fitness, the mental, the spiritual fitness, and the fitness of your body. Focus on those three major relationships, i.e. your relationship with your family, with your friends, and with your finances, with your business, and develop or invest a lot of your attention, your energy, and your time into a better vision of a grander future, which is possible for you. Whatever you desire, which is good, and which may take a lot of mental space, a lot of energy, a lot of tension, and a lot of your time that you desire it because it is already yours. You just have to go through the process that it took you to obtain that which you desire. That vision that you have of traveling the world, of helping people around the world, of starting a business, of having an amazing and beautiful family, however many children you desire, however many wives you desire, whatever kind of husband it is that you desire, where you want to live. Like all these things, you have them in your mind because you're supposed to get those things, but it requires that you sacrifice that which is immediately gratifying. It requires that we become single-minded in what it is that we want. All right? So your future, so that by working on these 6 major things, your faith, your fitness, your family, your friends, your finances, and your future, the frequency at which you vibrate rises to a level of alignment to the things that you desire, so that you magnetize yourself to them. You must feel rich before you can become truly rich. You can say all the affirmations that you want in thought, but if you do not feel them in your heart, in your soul, in your being, then you are just saying empty words. It's like saying I love you without really meaning it. You can tell that it is fake. So you must feel rich before you can truly be rich. Doesn't matter how many big visions you have in your thoughts. If you're not feeling like you deserve any of these things, you will never have them. So you must feel yourself deserving of the things that you desire by making yourself deserving of the things that you desire, by doing what is necessary, by doing what is right, not just what is easy. But other than that, I'm gonna cut it. Y'all already got some beautiful gems. My hopes is that whoever listens to this can make the absolute best of it. I have faith that the right people will listen to this and that they will feel the love, the enthusiasm, the genuineness behind the things that I say, and they will gain whatever it is that is necessary for them to gain at whatever point in time they listen to this and in whatever place they find themselves, so that they can make the necessary changes to become the kind of individual that can have the things that they truly desire out of this wonderful experience that we call life. So other than that, you have a magnificent rest of this evening and an even more wonderful 2024 filled with peace, power, and prosperity. May you continue to live and lead your life with wisdom, discernment, and all the wonderful prudence that God has to offer, so that you may continue to make the absolute best decisions for your life. One love.